What's going on YouTube? This is Super Subs Review, back here with another pre-workout review. This time I got VPX's MTorc1 in the exotic fruit flavor. Starting with that exotic fruit, it's pretty much the standard fruit punch flavor. There's no artificial colors, which I did like seeing. It's pointless to color your products with artificial colors, and it's just unhealthy for people. Why do it? As far as a pre-workout like MTorc1, this is pretty different from what you usually see. They went an interesting way with this. I'd say the ingredients in here are not really common pre-workout ingredients, as you'll see as I go through it. Let's just start with the ingredients then. One scoop is 10.7 grams. The scoop, however, the line it has a line on it, which I believe is the 10.7 gram dosage. So just be wary of that. If you're going a full scoop to the very top of the brim or whatever, you are going to get above that 10.7 grams. I usually did a full scoop, which I believe to be a scoop and a third or a scoop and a half maybe. So starting off, you have a mostly disclosed pre-workout. I go ahead, pretty much say it's fully disclosed. So your first ingredient is their patented MTorc1 molecule, which is how this pre-workout gets its name. That's creatine and leucine, and this is an interesting product, interesting ingredient. Creatine and leucine is supposed to be made so that they both absorb better than they would be if they were just by itself, both leucine and creatine. And they also tout it to have some nootropic abilities. I don't know about that. So your next ingredient is leucine, and that's 1.5 grams. I'll just skip through some things really quickly. And then you have isoleucine and valine. Isoleucine is at 1.5 grams, and valine is at 750 milligrams. So you get 3.75 grams of BCAAs in this pre-workout. Keep that in mind. Plus HICA at a gram. HICA is a metabolite of leucine. So you're getting about 5 grams in essence of BCAAs in a pre-workout. And that's what one of their main driving points of this is. You get some medium chain triglycerides, but it doesn't say how much MCTs are in here. And then you get creatine oleophosphate, which is an endurance enhancer. It's not actually creatine, and you get that at 500 milligrams per scoop or per serving. A clinical dose of creatine oleophosphate is about 2 grams. So you're getting that quarter of dose per scoop. And then your stims, which we finally get to, are caffeine and theacrine. That's semi-proprietary. It says there's 250 milligrams each total. At the kind of ratios I usually see, I venture to say there's 200 milligrams caffeine per scoop and about 50 milligrams of theacrine. So the way I was dosing it, I was probably getting about 300 milligrams caffeine, 100 milligrams theacrine. And theacrine is a pretty hard ingredient to flavor it. I think they did a pretty good job of masking that, because it can come off as really bitter in products, and this product was pretty good for having theacrine in it. Theacrine is, if you didn't know, acts a lot like caffeine, but you're not supposed to build any tolerance to it. I believe for just being a caffeine and theacrine product, it's to give me good energy, which is good because a lot of times straight caffeine does not give me energy anymore. So I thought theacrine was a very good addition in here. So as you can see, there's no pump enhancers at all in this product, which may be used as just a strict leg day pre. Legs I don't really care about getting pump. A lot of times it can hinder you on certain movements like, say, squats or leg press. If your legs are too pumped, you're not getting that full range of motion that a lot of us want. So I don't really care about getting pumps on leg day. So that's where I use this. Over about 5 grams basically of BCAAs or BCAAs and HICA definitely help you with DOMS on leg day. DOMS is delayed onset muscle soreness, so legs are usually where people get the most sore. So that's maybe a time where you want to throw in some extra BCAAs. So I feel like if you get that in the pre-workout, that's really going to help you, as opposed to just the intra-workout or your protein. I mean, it's just another thing to help you combat those DOMs that you're going to get after your leg workout. So it's definitely an interesting pre-workout. I couldn't just fully recommend it. The creatine in here is definitely a little bit underdosed. There's no pump ingredients. The creatine oleophosphate is underdosed for endurance. So as far as endurance went, you could definitely feel like the fact there's no beta alanine here. Honestly, like the the amount of reps you get per set are not what they could be if the cop or the creatine phosphate was dosed well or had beta-alanine in it, honestly. So as far as a full rating for this stuff, I'd probably give it a 6. It's just like an interesting pre-workout. Maybe if you want to go a different way one time, I would personally recommend it for leg day if you can get it with the extra stuff that prevents soreness and stuff like that. It's just not a complete pre-workout to me. I couldn't really recommend it wholeheartedly to people. That's VPX's MTorc1 and the exotic fruit flavor. Thanks, guys.